Hello traders, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Running Forward. I have a long-term potential watch list stock for you today. This is not for financial advice. This is for educational purpose only. First off, take a look at the market as always. The market for me is SPY. As you know, SPY is in an has is has closed at an all-time high. So let's look for a long-term trade. The stock I was talking about is STNE. At first glance, the short term we can see that it's in an uptrend, but let's dive in a little deeper. So if we zoom out and then we draw a trend line like this, we can see that after it break this downtrend line, it actually came back and tested the trend line, the bottom of this area before it went back up. And then if we come to uh, here, we can see that this was a resistance area. And once the price reached that area, it went back and forth several times and eventually built a box area to get it all digested, all the resistance digested. And then when on this date, June 16th, it used a big green candle to break out of that box area that I just draw and closed above the next resistance of about $15.10. And then after that, it spent several days, 3 days to be exact, and then to consolidate. And what it did is it came back to support to this box area. I should probably leave it in. You can see that. So it came back and then found support near the top of this box area. That's where you find this green candle on June 23rd. That's when buyers stepped in and said, we're going to take this stock higher. And that's what they did. So the next day it went up, big gap up, big candle, big green candle. And then what it did after that, it came down again to test the support of this area where it closed the gap, and then this green candle Friday, June 27th, showed that the buyers are stepping in again. So why do I say that it's a long-term uh, potential trade to put on your watch list? If we come to the weekly chart, we can see that this stock was a $90 plus stock three years ago, 4 years ago. It got beat down pretty bad, and then it spent 4 years trying to build a base it's still in the base. But if we zoom in on the weekly chart, we can see that for the short term, the weekly is on a uptrend. It had a low and a high, a lower, a higher low, a higher high, another higher low, another higher high. So we can see that even on the weekly in the short term is in the uptrend. And then we can zoom out a little bit and see where the potential first target is on the weekly. I can probably draw a line here at about $19.77. That's probably a good first target because it will be a high of this candle and then the high of this candle, and then it touches some of the candles on the left side. So $19.70 area. That's the first target. And then the next target we can, it's not very obvious. We can use some of the highs here, but let's try something different. Let's try the Fib retracement. And if we do it this way, maybe this is the low, or we can just use this low here. And then that 28% area is our second target. This 41% area, well, can be our third target. But as you can see, if it breaks above this basing area, it will be a huge potential trade. But just even before it can break, even before it um, touches the top of this first target area, let's see how much percentage wise that is. That's 28%. It doesn't the chart doesn't make it look like a lot of um, a big difference there, but we can see that it's a 20% gain from here just to the first target, to the top of the base area. And then if we try the second target, that would be 86%. Third target over 100%, 170%. So this, I think this one has big up potential to go higher. If you want to be cautious, you can set up maybe a price alert above this first target area, first resistance area, and after you can get in after you pass that area, and then consider getting into this stock. Even after that, there's still big upside potential. So this is the stock I want to share with you today. Hopefully you'll find some value in this. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like button and consider to subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.